Hello, everyone. I am currently on my way home from work and dropping my child off with my parents. I was considering whether to redo another video now or wait till I got home, and I figured, why not now, and then I can do another one later, and hopefully I can start doing these consistently. But anyways, I was thinking about some people that I talked to this week about self-love or things I've seen on Facebook. So basically, I had a friend that was telling me that she has had to done some self-reflecting on herself, and first of all, she's gorgeous. Let's just put that out there. And she's just a beautiful person, and she doesn't see it. And I think that the people that really, as far as visually goes, like, everybody's beautiful in their own way. Some people are better featured than others, but everyone is beautiful. And I feel like that she helped me to realize a couple things. One, you can't dwell on what other people think about you, and you have to love yourself, whether you're big, skinny, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever. You have to be happy with yourself. That's actually what I was talking to my son about earlier, before I dropped him off. He's always having issues with emotions about people making fun of him and wanting to not be who he wants to be, basically. Like, he's so scared that these girls are going to laugh at him, or that somebody's going to laugh about his hair or something. And I asked him, I was like, why do you care so much about what these people think about you? And I understand that, self-image is good, but there's nothing wrong with him, wanting to wear his hair in braids, or wanting to put it up in a ponytail, because he does have long hair, and he just likes it to be throwed out and big, and he's happy with that. But I don't see why he's happy with that, but he can't be happy with it being braided or being pulled back or whatever, because it's him. He's a one of those just natural beauty. And yeah, of course, you say, every parent thinks their child is cute or whatever. I'm not trying to boast about my son or anything. I'm just saying that, people, back to what I was saying last night, people tend to make fun of other people, and it damages them. And I don't understand why he is so concerned about other people. Like, when I don't feel like when I was 6 years old that I had that much of a care about what people would think about me. And I didn't grow up rich. I did not have a problem making friends. I always had some type of friends. I was basically, what I call myself, was like a floater. I would float around and just have different type of friends. So, I didn't hang out with just one group of people. Like, I had many a different type of friends, and I think I just carried that into my adulthood too. Like, I like hanging around different people, meeting different people, seeing how people are, and even studying people, like, to see what they're going to be or do when I'm first meeting someone. But I don't try to knock anybody, and I don't try to make anybody feel like that they're less than or even more than me. You know, I'm just me, and I'm trying to tell him that, you know, he should, you know, be happy, be proud of who he is, and don't care about people making fun of him, or if he wants to wear his hair braided, wear it braided. If he doesn't, don't. But don't do it just because you think that somebody's gonna make fun of you. That's just silly to me. Like, why would you let somebody else dictate your feelings about yourself and not do something that you like? I mean, I'm saying that to him, and then I'm thinking about myself, like, do I personally do that myself? And to a degree, I feel like I do. Like, okay, so you could say, well, yeah, sure you do, because you put extensions in your hair to make your hair longer, or you wear different color contacts, or you put makeup on, which I don't wear makeup. I used to wear makeup, but not anymore. And I'm sure y'all can tell. Or you put fake nails on, or whatever. I don't put fake nails on. I'm just saying, like, people change their outlook, appearance, because they like it, or they're trying to impress somebody else. And ultimately, I think that it's better to do things for yourself, not because you're selfish and just saying that, oh, everything's, you know, everything I do is just for me or whatever, because obviously you have other people in your life that depend on you and care about you, and this and that. However, if you are going to be a individual, you know, you should do things for your own happiness. And I think I lack in that. Like, I think I do specific things to make it from day to day, but I feel like that I don't accomplish the things that I want to accomplish because of something else. Or maybe it's just because, you know, have a care to focus on that right now. And I need to focus on things that I want more. So that's why I'm trying to focus on losing weight. That's why I'm trying to focus on advancing my career, trying to focus on building up my family to becoming, you know, better. Not just myself, but as a group, my whole family, being better people, being better at what we do. So I care about Valentine's Day about this much. Valentine's Day is a holiday to show the person that you love them. Well, I show my kids that I love them every day. I used to, you know, go out and get some things and give to them, you know, just a little bit here, a little bit there, you know, just to, you know, something a little extra. This year, I'm not as financially capable of doing that, so, you know, we're not doing that this year. But I think that people should recognize that sometimes a gift is a good gesture, but the things that we do day in and day out for our kids, for our husbands, for our wives, boyfriends, mothers, fathers, those are the real things that matter. Because, yeah, sure, you can go out here and buy $100,000 worth of flowers, and those flowers will die, and then you'll have to come back and do it again next year, you know. So, you know, but the long lasting of being able to sit down with the family and have a conversation, asking them about their day, helping them understand things that they were struggling with, you know, those are the real things that matter the most. And I'm happy to say that, you know, I do these things, and I try to make my boys feel, you know, like they are loved. And I don't always do like I'm supposed to. As a parent, I know I struggle a lot with some of my frustrations, and I'm not the perfect parent, and nobody is. So, but I'm not so far up my ass that I don't realize when I make a mistake. And so I try to go back, revamp, and have a civilized conversation with them and let them know that, you know, I realize that I messed up. And same for them. You know, when they mess up, they need to recognize that they messed up. And that's one of the biggest things too about my kids, that I feel like that, and I don't know if it's just my kids or just kids in general, but they don't want to own up to or fess up to a mistake they made for the most part. And it's really frustrating because you can catch them in the act, point it out to them, and they will still deny or try to make up an excuse about why or who or what or when or if, maybe, whatever. Whatever they can think of other than saying, okay, I'm sorry, I'll do better next time, and actually really mean it. I wish that there was a great way to, you know, come out and just have a space to myself for just a little bit. And when I say a space to myself, what I mean is to rethink about everything that's happened throughout my day, throughout my week, or whatever, and just have a huge focus on, you know, how I can better prepare my kids for their future and the things that they're going to encounter. Because I feel like this generation coming up right now is they're in for a really rude awakening, because for the most part they think that everything's supposed to be handed to them, or everything just comes for, you know, for free, and, you know, they don't have to work for it, and it's just, you know, whatever. And I try to teach my boys this, even the youngest one, the 6-year-old, this tidbit of information, and it's hard to come across sometimes because they're so used to having things at the tip of their fingers. And I'm not just saying that, you know, we just give them everything, because like I said, I don't have a lot of money, but even in a lower class household, I do feel like that my kids are spoiled because of the way that they act, the things that they say and think. And it's truly saddening, because I've had conversations with them. I've shown them things. They know that this stuff exists, but still it's just like, okay, because they don't have the experience for themselves. And I know that y'all thinking, well, what does this have to do with your weight loss journey or whatever? It's just me trying to get stuff off my chest, I guess. Trying to relieve some stress and just get to the, get to the point to where I can maybe even get some help from other people, or just use this as a therapy session for myself. Sure, I can just sit in the car and talk to myself, or I can make videos and post them on YouTube, and maybe this can help somebody else. Maybe somebody can listen to it. Maybe they're going through the same thing. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But I'm excited about it being Friday. I can tell you that much, because it has been one rough week for me. I work full-time. I'm a full-time parent, and Fridays and Saturdays I'm just happy to get home and sleep in on Saturday, and especially this weekend, now that the baby's gone. He's gone with mom and dad, and I can just have a little bit of peace of mind that I know he's being taken care of, and then now I can relax on this weekend. Actually, me and my significant other are going out tomorrow to have like a kind of date. When we scheduled this for my mom to take care of them again this weekend, I had no idea, or I didn't even think about it being Valentine's weekend. So it's kind of like a Valentine's date, I guess, and it'll be fun. We get to spend time with each other. It's not like we get to go out and do anything on a regular basis, but when we do, we definitely cherish it and try to have a good time. And so I'll let y'all know about that and what we did. I know it's a movie and a dinner thing, but where we ate and what we saw, and give you information on that. My dad, when I dropped my son off, told me today that I look like I'm losing weight. So, yay! Good for me. For him to say that is good news, because he don't say it unless he means it. And he'll say, girl, you need to go and you need to come out here and walk or something. He'll tell me what's up. And he's definitely not one to try to sugarcoat anything or try to make you feel good about yourself unless he really means it. So, and I know he loves me. He's just a man that wants the best for me, and he's always going to try to tell me the truth. So I respect his opinions, and I always have. This is something he has always made us have, is his opinion. And he's been right, he's been wrong. He's just like any other parent, but my mom, she didn't say anything, but she's the same way. They're both very honest parents. Like my mom, she cracks me up because I don't know if she realizes it, but she can hurt your feelings real quick. And I don't know if it's just because she just doesn't, I don't know. I can't even think of anything, but she'll do like, your face is dry, or what's wrong with your hair? Why you got your hair pulled up? Or girl, you need to do something right here. Or why your clothes wrinkled? She'll just point out little bitty things, or she'll point out the big things. It's always something. She actually didn't say anything today, and I said it's always something, so I'm very surprised she didn't say anything, because Oh, that's what it was. She did say something, but it wasn't about me. It was about my son. He had dog hair on his pants. And so she removed the focus from me to him today. So that's I mean, dog hair, yeah, it's not the greatest look, but you know, there are worse things. At least he didn't have, like, you know, dirt on his face or Kool-Aid around his lips or booger hanging out of his nose, snot dried all over his face. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Parents that don't care about their children. But I try to you know, take care of him mostly, and then myself second. And I need to change that, because I'm not going to be around to take care of him if I don't, you know, remove some of that focus off of him and onto myself. So I am probably gonna upload a video later of some exercising or some dancing. I don't know if I should dance on video with y'all looking at me, but I'll do something to about, you know, 30 minutes, maybe less. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm still a little bit tired because, as y'all know, I went to sleep last night around midnight, and I had to get up this morning at 6 and been at it. Now I'm going home, and it is just, some days I feel rougher than others. It's not been too bad as far as this week. I come home with, like, stress in my neck, stress in my back, stress in my ears, in my head, everywhere. And today is just, I'm just a little tired. That's it. So hopefully I can get some good rest tonight, and then get up tomorrow, do some things that I need to do, and go out, have fun, and then share it with you guys. I hope that, you know, I've said something today that has been helpful to somebody. I know I talked about a couple of different things that might have been not really weight loss focused, or might have not been really on the same subject as the other topics that I might have said. But I definitely will be talking to you guys about a lot of different things. And, you know, if anybody has something on their heart they want to let me know, talk about, you know, I'm here. I'll listen. Like I said, I'm a good person. I try to, you know, talk to people and be here for people. So whatever I can do, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and looking forward to making many more. If you have any feedback or anything, again, just let me know. I'll read them. And I hope everybody has a good Valentine's Day. If you don't have a Valentine, just know that God loves you. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. You know, you matter just as much as anybody else that's been here on this earth. And this day does not mean anything. It really doesn't. It's just another reason to go out, spend some money. And I understand how you feel. I used to be that girl that wished she had a Valentine and this and that, and wanted to get gifts delivered to her at work, and wanted to get this big old bouquet of flowers that was just from a secret admirer or whatever. And it don't matter. It really doesn't. I know that y'all don't see that as that, but when you wake up tomorrow morning, you're still going to be you, and you're still going to go on with your life. There's nothing, whether you had the Valentine's Day gifts or not, is not going to change your future. What changes your future is your mindset and your power to make a change for yourself and love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to. And when I say that, it's your attitude, the way that you put off, is going to put negative in the air, and people are going to see it. But you have to have a positive outlook about your life, and keep trying, whatever your struggles may be. You can overcome it. You have enough in you to overcome whatever is in your path. God loves you. He'll take care of you. I promise you that. He has taken care of me for 35 years now, and he will continue to take care of me and my family, as he will take care of you and your family. And I am going to get off here so I can go in the house, because I'm home now, and get some things taken care of, and we'll see y'all later. Happy Valentine's. Peace out.